Happy Thursday. I kind of switched my schedule around this week. We've been live Tuesday and Thursday instead of Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Kind of like it, actually. So, today we are going to, I'm going to show you some tricks for cutting these fabulous faux leather earrings, okay? So, I was just testing this stuff yesterday for a blog post, and I threw a quick picture up on Instagram, and more people than probably ever before liked that photo and were like, please tell us what you did. So I was like, okay, well, I guess we'll get to that sooner than I thought. So I will still be putting the blog post up. I'm actually waiting for more jump rings to come, and we'll get to that in a minute. But I thought, why not share all the materials that I'm using now so you guys can get started on them. They make awesome, awesome gifts. I'll probably give a pair of these to my kids' teachers. They're super fun. So first things first, the big question, there's lots of faux leather options out there. Super easy, okay? And I have to say the C word, cricut, but that's okay because I love this product. I literally picked this up a couple of weeks ago, and it's been sitting there while I test cut. Look, I test cut. I'm like, why is that working? I finally figured out the best cut settings for this, and then I was able to get these awesome clean cuts. And I'm going to show you what this is. So what this is here is, well, I kind of ripped the packaging. I was a little excited. But this is the Cricut faux leather pebbled sheets, okay? So there's 5 of them in here. They come with these different colors. They have 2 or 3 different sets like this, and Ashley's on. She's going to throw the links in the comments, and I also threw them up top there so you can grab them. But, hi, Carolyn. But, so they had, this is the only one that they had available when I purchased. It has these darker colors, but there's also, I think, like a natural color set, and it looked like it was available when I looked this morning. So it comes, like I said, with the 5 different colors, like a brown. This is like a greenish, a dark brown, black, and then this really, really pretty blue. Isn't that pretty? So they cut really nice, and the back is almost like a fabric-y feel. Okay. So, oh man, Carolyn, the problem with teaching at ATS, I taught 5 classes, is that you don't get to go to any of the classes. But that's okay. So, I know I saw some of you guys had these fabulous earrings. I was like, I need that. But yeah, so anyway, so a couple weeks ago when I bought this stuff, I had no idea. I've been test cutting it. Look, I made little coffee ones. They didn't work. Finally figured it out. So I'm going to share the cut settings with you today, and then I'm going to share with you, we're going to cut, okay? And what I'm actually going to do is start the cutting now because you have to cut on a speed of 1. So I want it to be cutting, and we can chat about the exact cut settings and everything while it's doing that, and where to get these earring templates, okay? And why you actually need to cut 4 of them for 1 set of earrings, okay? Because you want front back. All right, so let me get this started. I'm going to show you in Silhouette Studio. There are so many options for the earring templates, okay? A couple of them I made myself. A couple of them are from the Jen Balding shop on So Fancy. She's got 2 sets that I linked to. They each come with 6 different types of templates, and they are all commercial use, okay? So you're good to go. All right, so I'm going to cut, let's cut this morning on the blue, all right? Throw that down there. So I'm going to pull you down here so you can see what I'm doing. But what you want to make sure of is that you're using a Silhouette mat, okay? Because it's not too thin. I mean, it's not too thick. And if your mat is too thick, when you try to cut a thicker material, like if you're trying to use a Cricut mat and cutting thicker material, sometimes what can happen is the force is actually more than what you intended to be because of the thickness of the mat. Okay, all right, so let's pour you over this side. Okay, so make sure that's really stuck on there. That's why you want a pretty sticky mat, okay? All right, and load it in. Now, the cut settings that you want to use that I have found to work the best, I started with the leatherette default settings in Silhouette Studio, and it just wasn't enough. Let's see. Okay, so the cut settings, which I will throw up, are a blade of 10. You can see that I'm using a ratchet blade. I think it's really important to make sure that you use a ratchet blade, a rather new ratchet blade, so it's pretty sharp. A blade of 10, a speed of 1, force 19 or 20, okay? And 2 passes, so a double cut, okay? All right, so let's send this through, and while this is cutting, we can continue to talk, okay? All right, so that's cutting now. Okay, so like I said, here are some of the ones that I made yesterday. Came up with these little, I just made these designs myself in Silhouette Studio. This one, which I love, and this one are from the templates that I shared up top, okay? The links up top, all right? Okay, so after they cut, you need to attach them, okay? So actually what you need to do is you need to take your design and you need to make a duplicate, so you have 2, and then you need to duplicate the 2. Hold on. You need to duplicate the 2. So you have 4, and then in Studio you need to mirror them. So this way you can attach them together, okay? All right, so how do you attach them? Well, you can use any type of adhesive that you want. My preference is my Xyron, okay? All right. Okay, I haven't used it with a premium blade, if you're asking, so I don't know. I imagine it would probably work. I'm using a new ratchet blade, okay? All right, so here's the beauty of the Xyron, and I threw a link up there for you as well on that. But what you guys need to know is only 2 of them need to go through, okay? You don't need to send all 4 together. You only need the adhesive on one side, okay? And what this does, comes out the other side here. Cut it off of there. Okay. I feel like I'm on like the cooking shows, you know, where they're like, put it in the oven and ta-da, it's done. It was 20 minutes in the oven and ta-da, here we are, 2 seconds later. All right, so now I'm gonna peel this top sheet of my Xyron thing off, and the back side of the leather is now sticky, okay? So now it's sticky, and I can attach it. The nice thing is, look, it doesn't put adhesive on any part where there's no material, all right? So now I can simply put them together, and this will give me a double-sided earring. Now hold on, make sure you get it lined up. This is the tricky part, okay? All right, you got a little wiggle room there. Okay, so now you have created a double-sided earring, okay? And you can use these earring hooks. Like I said, I ran out of jump rings, so I can't put the whole thing together, but I did throw the links up for what I use, okay? So you need 2 earring hooks, and either 1 or 2, whatever you prefer, jump rings, okay? And the jump ring goes in first. The jump ring goes through the little hole that you created at the top, all right? Okay, and then it attaches to this, all right? So you end up with your earring like this, okay? Now these are super lightweight, really, really lightweight. And what I forgot to tell you is they're also super inexpensive to make. The whole pack, that whole pack of all this faux leather, the 5 sheets, was $15. So $3 a sheet, and then if you do the math on this, it comes out to just a couple of cents per earring. Probably, I don't know, 25 cents for a whole set. Okay, so and if you're selling these, I don't know what you want to sell them for, 10 bucks or 12 bucks, whatever. You guys, it's a good margin there. So let's wait. While we're waiting for this one to finish, I'll just put the other set of these earrings together. And you can see how fast they come together, okay? All right, earrings, bam. I literally cut these right before I got on here, so you guys could see. Okay, so this is just about done. Now, what I want you to be aware of after you're done cutting is don't unload yet, It's cutting up top. Don't unload as soon as it's done. You want to make sure that it has actually cut through, okay? Someone's asking, can you do real leather instead of faux? You can, and I have a blog post on the blog about cutting real leather. The thing that's nice about this faux leather is it looks like real leather, but it's a little bit stiffer. It's got this nice backing on the back, and this was specifically cut for cutting machines. This is a cricut material, and so it's specifically cut for cutting machines. Okay, so now what I was saying is don't completely pull your designs out yet. You want to make sure that they cut through. And once you can confirm that they have indeed cut through, now this one looks like it needs to be cut a little bit more on this side. Alright, so I wouldn't pull that completely out, but I can see that these cut, so I'll just pull these out for you guys so you can see how nice they cut. Alright, okay, so, and then you just pop that out, and the little circle at the top cuts as well. I use this little poker. You can use your weeding hook or whatever to pull out the little piece at the top, okay? And there you go. You can see, I mean, this is like, it doesn't get much easier than this, really, okay? If you get any snags, because it sometimes will snag just on the material, since it's, you know, little cloth and a little bit thicker, just, you can usually just pop it out, all right? These looks like they might have needed a third pass, but we'll see if we can pull them off there. I think I'm going to need my knife to get them. But anyway, that's why I was saying, when I said earlier that you need a force of 19 or 20, okay? And you definitely want a double pass, and you definitely want a new blade, okay? All right, so there you go. All right, guys, I will, okay, so someone's asking, Rebecca's asking, if they don't cut all the way through, how do you get it to cut exactly? So that was why I was saying don't pull your mat completely out, because if your designs have not cut completely through on the first go-round, if you just click resend or send cut job again or whatever it is, it will cut in exactly the same area, as long as you haven't pulled your mat out. Now, I pulled the mat out so that I could show you guys these, because I knew that this set cut fully through. These, I mean, most of this actually cut through. It's just a couple little snags there. And I'll be able to salvage it. All right, so there you go. That's how you make those little faux earrings. Now I'm going to go throw two of these through the Xyron and be able to put them all together. And tomorrow, I'm going to share, for Freebie Friday, I'm going to share a free earring card that I created in Silhouette Studio. I'll send you guys the file for that. Don't forget, we have this massive giveaway going on right now. You guys did unlock the 4th grand prize. So some lucky person will win the books, all 4 Ultimate Silhouette Guides, a year to Silhouette You, and any bundle that they want on So Fancy. And then 3 other lucky winners will each win one of them. One winner will win the books, one will win the Here to Silhouette You, and one will win whatever bundle they want on So Fancy. The giveaway ends tomorrow, though, so make sure if you're interested in signing up to entering for that you do that now, okay? And what else? It's worldwide. It ends tomorrow midnight Eastern, so, 11:59 p.m. tomorrow night Eastern, okay? All right, guys, I hope you have a fabulous day, and I'll see you soon.